Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about something very real. Parenting mistakes we make without even realizing that we are making them. And before anybody starts thinking, what kind of mother is she? Let me say this first. I'm talking to myself too. Nobody gave us a manual when we became parents. We are all learning as we go. And sometimes we genuinely think we are doing the right thing because maybe that's how we were raised. But as we grow and learn, we begin to realize that some things can be done differently. So today, I'm sharing 5 things I think we parents sometimes do without realizing the effects they can have on our children. Number one, comparing our children with other children. This is a big one. Sometimes we say things like, look at your friend, she's already doing this. Why can't you do this? Or your brother is more responsible than you. Sometimes we say these things because we want to motivate our children. But the problem is that a child may not hear motivation. They hear, Mommy thinks I'm not good enough. Every child is different. One child may be very outspoken, another may be quiet, one may learn quickly in one area, while another child may take more time. As parents, we should correct our children and encourage them to improve, but we should also allow them to grow at their own pace. And I'm not saying we should never tell our children when they are not doing well. Of course, we need to correct them. But instead of saying, why can't you be like that child? We can say, I know you can do better. Let's work on this together. There's a big difference. Number two, not listening to our children. Another mistake is that sometimes we correct our children before actually listening to them. Your child comes to you and says, Mommy, this is what happened. And before they finish the story, you've already concluded who is wrong. I've caught myself doing this too. Yeah. But children need to know that they can talk to us even when they are wrong. We can listen first and then correct them. Because if a child grows up feeling that whenever I tell mommy something, she will shout at me, eventually they may stop telling you things. And as parents, we don't want that. We want our children to feel safe enough to come to us. Number three, expecting children to behave like adults. I do that sometimes. This one is important. Sometimes we forget that children are children. They will make mistakes. They will ask the same question 10 times. They will get distracted. They will sometimes throw tantrums. They are still learning how to control their emotions. That doesn't mean we shouldn't discipline them. Discipline is important, but we also need to remember their age and understand what they are capable of. Sometimes we expect a 6-year-old to reason like an adult. My dear, even some adults don't reason like adults. So we have to teach them patiently. Correction is necessary, but patience is also necessary. Number four, not apologizing when we are wrong. This is something I think parents need to talk about more. Sometimes we shout at our children when we shouldn't have. Sometimes we misunderstand a situation. Sometimes we react because we are tired or stressed. And when we realize we are wrong, some parents find it difficult to say, I am sorry. But I don't think apologizing makes you a weak parent. In fact, I think it teaches your child something very important. It teaches them that when you make a mistake, you should take responsibility. So if I shout at my child unnecessarily, I can say, I'm sorry, mommy was angry, but I shouldn't have spoken to you that way. I'm still the parent, I'm still the one setting the rules, but I'm also teaching my child humility. Number five, correcting more than we encourage. Sometimes we are very quick to notice our children are doing wrong. Don't do that. Stop that. Why did you do this? You didn't do that properly. But how often do we stop and say, well done? I'm proud of you. Thank you for helping mommy. I noticed that you are tired. Children need correction, but they also need encouragement. Imagine someone, wait. Imagine someone only telling you everything you are doing wrong every single day. Eventually, you will feel like you can never do anything right. So let's try to notice the good things too. If your child helps you, appreciate them. If they make an effort, acknowledge it. If they improve, let them know you noticed. So these are 5 parenting mistakes I think we can all make without realizing it. And I'm not saying I'm a perfect mother. Far from it. I'm learning every day. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I get it wrong, and sometimes I have to go back and say, okay, I could have handled that situation better. And I think that's what parenting is about: learning, growing, and becoming better as we raise our children. Because at the end of the day, we are not trying to raise perfect children, we are trying to raise children who are confident, responsible, respectful, and kind. So tell me in the comments, which of these 5 things do you think parents struggle with the most? And if you enjoy this conversation, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with another parent. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.